I would agree with both the approach that Paul and Robert laid out. I'll take rather than repeat that, I'll take somewhat of a different view, which is Bitcoin. To me, let's start there. That to me is a commodity. It's not really in the DeFi space. You can't build upon it. What you have with ETH is it's a foundation that many of these other protocols and DeFi projects are built upon. So I'm excited about both, but really ETH to me is the big investment. And I continue to invest in that every day, including some DeFi projects. What I look at is the team, as has been mentioned, fraud, due diligence, and governance. A lot of these DeFi projects are tied to governance of the community, and I look into that in a very detailed way. And my knowledge base of MakerDAO, is one of the best governance communities out there, and it's now become, if the others aren't familiar with it, it's about to become a full DAO, completely decentralized, which is amazing from where they started. But in regards to family offices with long-term horizons, one generation, two generations, three generations, I think if you invest in those two and a couple of DeFi projects as they come up, Solana, et cetera, Uniswap, if the governance community agrees to actually charge fees, which they haven't yet, over a decade, 2 decades, multiple generations, this is going to turn out to be a winner, in my opinion. One family office told me recently that 5 years ago, they had the opportunity to invest in Coinbase, and I believe the valuation was about $400 million. It's currently trading at 65 billion in 5 years. So that was a nascent market then. It grew. Obviously, it's grown quite well, but that gives a sense of what the opportunity is. And we're really at the initial stages. Some may say, it's 12 years old or thereabouts, 11 years old, but I still think we're, about to get up to bat. I still think it's 2 trillion in size. The DeFi space just surpassed that. There's tremendous upside opportunity. So from a family office standpoint, I think that, rather than, be, focused on the fluctuations, which are scary and will occur, if you buy and hold similar to real estate and see where, the market is in a decade, I think everybody would be quite happy.